This one's gonna be hell!
Welcome back to Fight News Now Live. Mixed martial arts fans are always looking to get a better understanding or appreciation of the chaos that happens inside of the cage. My good friend Robin Black, one of the best in the business at describing the action. You entertain, you educate, and today you're going to show us how to take it to the limit.
Thanks, brother. In the Black Eye, I try to share a unique or interesting perspective on an upcoming match in hopes of sharing the wonderful complexity and elegant beauty of a martial arts contest. But that doesn't mean we can't have a little fun, so please select your favorite beverage and join me in the Black Eye drinking game. Now, I know the killer lightweight matchup between Iaquinta and Jorge Masvidal takes place at about 3 p.m. Eastern Time, but it's noon somewhere. Actually, it's noon in Vancouver, so go easy, my West Coast friends. If you're 19 or over, or 18 in Quebec and Manitoba, feel free to have an alcoholic drink. For the rest of you, be careful of possible sugar rushes or freezy headache. Hit me with the viz. This is a killer matchup between Raging Al and Gamebred. Raging Al has been improving exponentially over his last number of fights, and he's been styling a complex, mature game, but he's also showing sniper-like finishing instincts and lights-out power. Gamebred is a vicious fighter whose supple skills melt frighteningly well with his cold, calculating aggression. He's a prize-fighting mercenary with a mean streak who cannot be reasoned with and cannot be broken. This is a sick fight. Now, the Black Eye drinking game is simple. When you recognize particular tools, concepts, and philosophies within the fight, you will take 1, 2, or 5 drinks of your tasty beverage. 1 drink for our chosen primary tools, 2 drinks for a particular complex concepts, and 5 for a signature fight philosophy. Let's play. Now let's start easy. We're going to be looking for a favorite primary tool of Iaquinta and a go-to primary tool of Masvidal. These are strikes that both guys favor, and when you spot one, you ingest a quaff of your selected beverage. Hit me with the viz. All right, which tool in each guy? Well, the 1-drink tool of Iaquinta, it's a body shot. When you see him land a body shot, you gots to take a body shot. And he uses them so well, slips his head out to the side and delivers to your liver. That's right, deliver to the liver. And this one might traumatize your liver as well, because if you're gonna be drinking an alcoholic beverage, for every single time he hits the body, you're going to drink a lot of them. This guy goes to the body well, and he uses it to set up upstairs too. So you cover either your head or your body. It's hard to do both, and he will find a way. Sure, he'll hit the leg too, and then next time drop down, smash the leg one more time. Oh yeah, if you see him land a body shot, you drink a body shot. Good times. What about Masvidal? What is our 1-drink primary that we're looking for? It's the burning switch. Nobody's got a switch kick like Jorge Masvidal, and he uses it so well. If you're moving to his left, he'll deliver again to your liver. So be careful, my friends. And watch right there, that beautiful switch step and the great shin to the body, and then he makes space, and man, even Pat Healy can barely take it, and he's one of the toughest in the game. There's one more time. This guy uses the switch kick so well and so efficiently. Man, when he hits you, it is gonna hurt. So you see that? You gotta drink, and Jorge Masvidal is gonna land that often. That's the Black Eye drinking game. We're gonna have a good time. All right, I think we get the picture. The game is like a twisted game of train spotting that gives you delicious rewards for spotting particular moments in a fight. But be careful now. If you get too good at it, you'll start being able to spot more complex concepts. And when you do, you will imbibe twice. Now hit me with the viz. So there is a 2-drink complex concept for each guy, and with Iaquinta, he uses it so well. It's the spiked level change. This guy uses it better than almost anyone, and he will discombobulate you like 2 drinks will. Watch right here. He goes down, and he's either going for that leg or striking. When you avert your eyes downwards there, boom, he comes up to your head. And he uses it up and down in so many different ways. You watch right here against J-Lo, goes downstairs, and then the uppercut. You must respond to his level changes, because it could be a takedown or it could be a strike, drops the head, and then the kick. He disguises them so well. You're going to have 2 drinks every time you see it. Again, you see him going to the body. And against Pearson, It was what he did to get rid of him. Watch the level change, bang, with the uppercut. And we're going to have to look at that one more time. You're going to take 2 drinks when you see this one. The spiked level change, and maybe 1 or 2 more for Ross Pearson right here. Oh yeah, he's good at it. What about Masvidal? What's the complex concept for him? The spinning cocktail. And it isn't just the spinning kicks that he uses, it's how he uses them and what he sets up with them. You don't even have to land. He can clear space like flipping a table in a cowboy movie. Get you out of the way and then come back in and deliver strikes. And poor Pat Healy, man, right to the temple. And again, Pat Healy's the toughest guy in the game. Watch on the way out, left hook, boom. This guy is so good with it. And there to the temple, and this is when it all comes together. Level change, you're thinking about your head, and he comes in on your hips. He uses that so well. Watch one more time our friend Pat Healy, the look away from Jorge Masvidal. Yeah, just casual. And all of a sudden, you're taking 2 drinks right to the head. And he does that so beautifully. So you see it, the 1 drinks each, the 2 drinks each. This is the black eye drinking game. And I hope you guys are gonna have fun. So if you're getting good at spotting these more complex concepts, you're now ready to start looking to spot moments where Raging Al and Gamebred show expressions of some of their particular fight philosophies. These will reward you with 5 drinks. Hit me with the viz. What is a fight philosophy? Well, when you spot it with each guy, you're going to imbibe 5 times. And his is the hangover helper. What does that mean? Well, if you show up at his party and you're too aggressive, he will throw you out and he will smash you in the head a couple times to help that hangover. Watch right here. You get too aggressive on him and you try to take him down, he makes you pay. Don't show up at Raging Al's party or he'll drill you for trying too hard. Watch right here, J-Lo. She can be a mess at a party. We see right here, he's takes a couple shots from J-Lo, and then it's the philosophy right here. I gotta make you pay for trying to take me down, J-Lo. Same thing off a kick. You kick him, he's right in on you. That's the philosophy. And again with poor Ross Pearson, off the kick was when he dropped him. We'll see it one more time. The fight philosophy, if you catch one, you make him pay with 5 drinks right there to the noggin. And maybe a couple more while you're at it. So what about Masvidal? What's his fight philosophy? Well, his is the super fluid. And when you see him be super fluid, you take 5 drinks of your super fluid. Watch right here. He will give up the position because he knows he can reverse it. This is super fluidity. Let's see it again on a different opponent. Look how good this guy is. Nobody is stringing together different phases of combat like this man. Watch, belly down on the single. The other single comes back up. Look how fluid that is. James Krause gets pretty fluid here, free in his right hip. But when he does, super fluid Gamebred Masvidal goes from 1 to the striking, from the wrestling to the striking super fluidly. Pat here looking for the back control. He goes fluidly to the knee bar. Nobody moves through the phases of combat more fluidly than Jorge Masvidal. And we see it again right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drinks. Oh yeah. So that's the black eye drinking game. The 1 drinks, the 2 drinks, and the 3 drinks when Iaquinta and Masvidal are able to execute particular moments within the fight. It's going to be a lot of fun. So get ready to play and enjoy the black eye drinking game with us tonight, today. To review the primary tools, complex concepts, and fight philosophies you'll be watching for, go to fightnetwork.com to rewatch this video. And if you are of age and you do have alcohol in your potent potable, please have a designated driver. Thank you so much for joining me in the black eye. Enjoy the hostilities, my friends. John? John
Pollock. Robin Black, of course, you get me all going about this drinking game, and I'm getting myself started. And I believe if I continue, I'm going to be the Raging Al of the night. This lightweight contest, really one that's flying under the radar. Masvidal, he's been around for so long, has more victories than Al Iaquinta has fights.
Yeah, but this is what happens when you're a guy like Al Iaquinta. It's time to, step up and face a guy at that next level. Masvidal is that guy, and I can't wait for that fight. And if you have too many of those, you're going to keep calling me John Pollock.
Yeah, of course. I believe this fight is going to be George Masvidal's. I think the experience, his creativity, and you mentioned his fluidity or his flow will be the difference in this
Yeah,
fight.
we'll see. I do have Raging Al in this one, but it's a very close fight. It's as close to a pick'em as possible. You got to be careful because these guys have so many weapons. One, you may end up having a few too many drinks, and two, it could be over very quickly.
One thing that this fight will definitely do, it will impact the rankings. Of course, neither one of these guys ranked in my top 10 right now, but all it takes is to have an impressive showing, and either one of these guys could leapfrog Miles Jury or Tony Ferguson to be in that number 10 or number 9 spot at 155
Well,
pounds.
you got to assume if one of these guys has a real masterful performance, they'll fight one of those guys next, or really someone even higher in the top 10.
Iaquinta, we've heard from Chris Weidman. He has said that this guy is the future of 155 pounds. If he can continue to put it together like we've seen, 3 stoppages in his last 3 fights in the UFC, maybe the time is now for Iaquinta.
Yeah, and it's going to be fight of the night, fight of the day.
Coming up, don't forget to tune in to our prelims, which start at 11 a.m. in the main event. Liz Carmouche taking on Lauren Murphy as well. The bully, Gray Maynard, in action. And then our good friends at TSN will have that main card at 1 p.m.
Coming up, we replace Vanna White with Robin Black in the Wheel of Fighting, a brand new game show that puts our analysts on the impromptu MMA hot seat. When Fight News Now Live continues.